Well, I'm going down to Mother's Pond. I call it Mother's Pond because it's close to where my mother lives. You know what that is right in there? Oh, look at that. There's a turtle right there. And I think this is a beaver house, because look at this. Here's Mr. Beaver. And I'm hoping to see one of those down there. Here's an egret, red-tailed hawk. I saw a nest for a red-tailed hawk a few years ago, but I don't think that nest is there anymore. And look at that. You know what that is? That's a kingfisher. Am I going to see a kingfisher down here? I've seen them a couple times, but mainly when I go down here to Mother's Pond, I'll usually see Woody, the woodpecker. Quite a few of those down there. And that's right, they do have kingfishers down there. And I'm going to be interested to see if we can see one. Now the sun is getting ready to set over there. It's late-ish afternoon. I'm going to stay here for a while, probably until a little bit past sundown maybe. And hopefully at least we'll see the beaver. You want to check that out with me? That's what this video is about. And that cracks me up too. You know, normally I do DIY videos on how to do things yourself around your house, on your DIY projects and repairs, and I show them that if me, an average Joe, can do it, they can do it, okay? But this isn't one of those videos. I do happen to have some nature videos on my channel, and I'm going to post this one under that. Now if you want to see where those are, go to my main YouTube channel page and click on playlists, then scroll down to nature, and I've got them all there. In fact, I might even have some beaver ones on there already, even if we don't see one tonight. Check it out when you get a chance. Oh, here's the other thing too. Hey Joe, why are you making another video of this little nature walk when every time you go down there you see pretty much the same thing? And if you've already got them on your channel, why are you posting anymore? Well, because I never know what I'm gonna see. Never. There's always something new I want to check out. Look at that. See that? That's a little birdhouse they've got on a post. And the hole's on the other side. And that's kind of nice in these little nature areas where my mother lives. They've got nice little trails like this. See, there's houses up in there. There's a golf course in here too. And they have this green belt. They call it a green belt in between the houses. See, there's houses up in there and stuff, and they have these nice little nature trails. Oh, it's always interesting to see what I'm going to see. A couple times I haven't seen any jackrabbits today. I don't know if I'll see any, but I've seen coyotes trotting around through here before. I've even seen a coyote cub before. He was right in here, but that was a few years ago. So, you know, I just got to Mother's house. I'm going to be doing a honeydew list in the next few days, take her to the dentist, and a few other things. So I thought this time I'd bring my video camera and maybe run it around the house on different things I'm going to do for her. But I thought I would take you down to the pond and see what we can see. Now the pond's just up here around the corner. And oh, what else have I seen over there before? I saw muskrat. I've also seen a weasel. He ran across the trail up here. And one night I came here and it was kind of dark, and there's this big rock. That's what I wanted to show you right here. See that big rock down there? Right, where is it? Oh no, that's not it. Come on. Right there. See that? Doesn't look like that big of a rock, but hey, It actually is. And there was a owl standing on it. It must have been, no joke, 3 feet tall. It was one of those big, huge, gigantic owls. The biggest ones. I forget what you call it. It was just sitting there. I was riding my bike along here, my pop's bike, and I had to stop and look because usually I would just see the rock. But today, that night, this was a couple years ago too, that night, there was something odd about it. I had to stop right about here. I got off the bike and I looked really super close, and son of a gun, there was a big, huge, tall owl sitting right there. And so I always try to check out this area, especially after dark. Sometimes I'll stay up here at the pond a little bit after dark, and then I can hear them hooting sometimes. It's always interesting to see what you can find. And I'm not sure what's going to be here. I mean, we're in October, towards the end of October, and I haven't seen this since last time I was here at Mother's house, 2.5 months ago maybe. And here's the pond. We'll just kind of walk around here in a minute and see what we can see. Oh, I'm looking over here. What the heck is this? Huh, I thought it was a dead animal. It's just a piece of driftwood. And at first glance, you might think, hey, there's nothing down here. Always kind of keep your eyes open. See right there? That's a woodpecker right there at the top. Right there at the top of that tree. The dead one. See? Look at him. There's Woody. Look at all those holes in that tree. You believe that? And I always thought he was poking holes there. Him and his friends were poking holes there to look for bugs. Well, I looked at it closer, and we'll get down there closer, and they might look for bugs, but then I noticed in some of the holes there were nuts, like acorns, poked into each one of those little holes for them to eat later on down the road. We'll check him out. There he goes. Bye-bye. There he goes. He goes on over to those trees. Oh, yeah, he goes right over in there. And see that tree's got, I'm sure it's got holes there. See, oh, did you see him fly? And there's a hole right there too. I'm trying to get you closer. That's as close as I can get from there. See that hole in the tree? That's a little house. I don't know if that's for the woodpeckers or if that's for something else, but when I'll get closer when I'm over on that side, and we'll see. Okay. And I don't see any jackrabbits. Here's another little bird house over here. See, right there. And in the winter, when the water's up, this will all be full of water. Right in here right now, there's nothing. And this actually gets way higher, this water. And you probably wondered, where's the beaver house, Joe? Well, first glance, you might not see it. You might not see where it is. I'm going to show you where it is. Right there. Look at that. That's really defined, since a few years ago it was hard to even see that. And believe it or not, there's beavers in this pond. I've seen a mother and the pops and 3 little beaver pups in here one year. Not this year, but we'll see. We'll see after a while. See, the sun has gone down now. Oh, there's people invading my space over here. Or I'm invading theirs. And I'm just gonna kind of look over here and keep my eyes open for them. And if I see them, I'm gonna show them to you, of course.